Again with another live, y'all. Another live. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep on doing these lives until I get monetized. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the number one thing that goes well. So look at that, y'all. We finally got it again. We got 2 videos this time. 2 now. 2 YouTube shorts that are actually going insanely good. We had the Bullying Baldy that's up to 75,000 views, which is absolutely incredible. Then we have the Which One's Better with a couple more shares, which is fantastic. It's up to 31,000 views. That is incredible. Keep up the great work, y'all. I know y'all can do it. I know y'all are doing phenomenal and fantastic with that, and I appreciate y'all's hard work and dedication in simply going and making sure that you share, comment, subscribe, like, and do everything else that y'all been doing to promote the YouTube algorithm to do what it's doing. So thank you guys so much for that. I cannot help but appreciate y'all enough for doing so. I thank you so much for that. It's been a ball and a blast of a time, y'all. It's been a ball and a blast of a time. Hopefully we can get us some more subscribers going along, so that way we can start getting to where we can get some more good views. I'd like it to where we get some more good views. But you know what? That's besides the point. Just for the time being, you know. It is what it is, y'all. What happens, happens. I am not here to have anything go crazy, so I think I found my time of when I want to do my lives now. I think I can do them at like 3 o'clock and be just fine, because if I make it home for 10 o'clock, that's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's about 5 hours of sleep, so yeah, I could probably do it at about 3 o'clock, if I'm being honest with you. About 3 o'clock is what we can do, so we'll see how it goes, y'all. We will see how it goes. I see we got one in the view. What's up, y'all? To that one person who's there. Gone as soon as I mentioned them. That's alright, though, because I know that YouTube's fixing to make it to where we push on again. And this time, this is actually a live that is online, not offline, continuously going live, which is crazy. But, yeah. There we go. We got one again. What's up, y'all? Be sure to comment down saying that you're here. You made it into the chat. I would surely appreciate it if y'all did so. It would help out a whole lot. Help out more than what you would know. But let's see here. I don't know why it's not showing any comments, considering I don't think anybody's done a comment yet. I don't think. Do not think. We're at 108. 108 is our current time of being. Let's see. May take us a few minutes. See what YouTube has to offer. So I'm shocked, y'all. We have 1,300 something subs. That's crazy work. Loving that though. That is fantastic work. That really is fantastic. Now show them one again. Is this person gonna comment? Yes, they comment. Yo, there we go. Hi, Amelia. How are we doing? Today? I see that this is your first time in the stream. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new, I'd like it if you dropped a subscription and dropped a like. It would help me out a lot. I'm a growing content creator. I have 1,300 something subscribers, and it would help if you were my 1,354th subscriber, if I remember correctly. Yo says, sure, appreciate that so much. Thank you. And I'm doing pretty good, y'all. I'm doing really good. I can't complain. I mean, I work nights now because you don't know, but I work at Walmart, and I've been promoted. So now I'm an overnight stocking team lead. So now I work night times instead of in the morning times. So we have that going for us. Yo, Zen Simon says, hi, what's up? How are you doing today? I see that this is also your first time in stream. If you're new to this stream, please drop a like and drop a subscription. It would help out my channel a whole lot. Really, y'all, I'm trying my best to get it to where we can get up to 1,500 subscribers, which would be excellent. We're almost there. I'm at 1,300 now, 54, and possibly 55 too, which would be incredible. So I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And then let's see here. It says, are you wood carving? No, I just have a picture thing right here. That's all I have. I have this, and I've just been scribbling and scrubbling on it. It says, oops, it's okay. Appreciate that. And then it says, hi. It says, I'm back, or yo, I'm back. It says, I subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much, and Simon. Appreciate that. It does help out a whole lot. It really does. Thank you so much. And it says, okay. Absolutely. But yes, y'all, it definitely helps out a whole lot. It is much appreciated. I mean, much appreciated. But yes, other than that, y'all, how are we doing today? This is wow. Cotton picker, that's definitely a new one. Love that. I bet you're gonna get over 5K people watching. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. It says, wow, appreciate that. The most people I've ever had, like, in total for my, like, view count for a single video was, like, 1,000 something. Of course, I remember you, KO Rants. How could I forget you? You show up in a lot of my streams. It says, I like the video. Thank you so much for liking the video. It does always help the YouTube algorithm to make it to where we can push forward. But, yes, it is what it is. Now, one day, like I said, I might get 5,000 eventually. You know, granted, there has been a few of my videos that are starting to pop off and go actually pretty viral. In my case, 75,000, and then another one has 30-something thousand. So yeah. Yo, Raylan says, hello, Brandon. What's up? How are we doing today? I like the emoji thing that you got going on right there. That's pretty cool. I know that you've been in at least one of my other streams, so thank you for joining back in. I always say that the first time is a mistake, or first time is an accident. Second time you intentionally came on, so thank you for joining back in. You must like what you see, so I appreciate that. It says I don't get a lot of likes or views on my videos. That's okay. I had to start somewhere too. My first video that I did, my first YouTube short, was only 31 views. But then we kept on posting, and then I ended up hitting one that hit the algorithm, and it was 75,000 views, like I said. And then the next one is 31,000 views. Yeah, it's like, it goes and it goes and it goes. Does my profile picture look cute? I mean, it's interesting nonetheless. It says, yeah, I think you're cool. I appreciate that. I really do. It helps out a lot. It helps me to continue to do these videos and to do these lives. I will let y'all know when I get close to my watch hour time that I need for super chats, because a lot of you have asked for super chats. A lot of you have asked for super chats, which I'm not going to force it. It'll just be right there at the bottom corner whenever it comes about, but that's besides the point. It says my best one is like 62 views. That's not bad. That's not terrible. I mean, at least you're getting pushed to certain people, so it's not bad. It says that March 18th is my birthday. Happy early birthday. We still in February, my guy. Your birthday's still a whole month away. But that's okay. That is okay, my guy. That is okay. But yeah, I gotta go lock the door real quick. Give me just a second. It says my birthday's February 17th. Nice. We love that for you. It says, all right, bye. Appreciate you joining in the stream. It says Outbreak Meme. Is that what it is? Outbreak Meme. Is this your first time in the chat? Yes, it is. Thank you so much for joining in, man. Thank you for somehow, some way finding me and staying on as well. It really helps out whenever y'all stay on. Helps this watch time to be able to grow and grow and grow. So thank you so much for staying on. I appreciate that, y'all. It says mine is a long way. Mine is the 10th of November. Whoo, yeah, yours is a long way. You recently had yours. Yikes. It says okay. Thank you so much, Breakout Beam. I'd appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, commented like you're doing. Helps out a lot. It says I'm 10 on the 10th of November. Wow. That's incredible. Love that for you. Love that for you. Says I'm live on the 10th of November, or I'm 10 on the 10th of November, which is awesome work. Says I will subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscription, man. It always helps out when y'all subscribe. Helps out more than what y'all know. Really, truly, and seriously, it helps out a whole lot more than what you know. Rosie Bell says hi. Yo says I'm back. We love that. Thank you so much for joining back in. Forgot that I got to lock the door again. because I didn't necessarily do that. God, there we go. No, I did lock it. I did lock it. I didn't realize that I locked it, y'all. There we go. Yo, Rosie Bell says hi. What's up? Says I'm back. Says hi. Says I have to go at 7:30 because my school, but hey, I love school. There you go. Says your mom is so scary. You thought the monsters in your closet were siblings? I love your accent. Appreciate it. I'm from the deep heart of Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas. Let me see here. Let me do this. Let me grab that. That in there. There's a roach. Love when the roaches come. It's got to be my favorite part about this whole ordeal. There we go. There we go. That one in there. Says 7 people. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Says you're so lucky. How am I lucky? Says 7 people. Says nice. Says I'm glad I joined the live stream. And I appreciate you joining in the live stream. Thank you so much. Rosie Bell says just subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscription, y'all. I always appreciate a subscription. I appreciate a kind word and a subscription, y'all. It always helps out more than what y'all know. It says I have 2,753 views. Love that for you. It says 5K people and we'll reach it, and that's what I'm hoping for. Shout out from Israel. I love people from Israel. I really do. Great people. Great people from Israel. They're the elite and the elect. Love my people from Israel. Yo, Zen Simon says hello. What's up, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing? I like how I've messed with this paper so much that it's starting to get like a crease in it. So that's always fun. The new boss. I do remember you. You were in a couple of my streams ago. I wouldn't go as far as to say a Zionist, but I mean, I do appreciate my people from Israel. So, I mean, whatever you want to put that as. Says I'm Polish and Spanish and English. Love that for you. Zion again says, or Zen says hi again. It says I'm going to my great grandma's house. She's sick. I'm watching this right before going to her house, but there's internet there, so I'll watch it even then as I go. Nice. I appreciate that, y'all. I really do. I appreciate when y'all take y'all's time to watch me, even though I don't do anything except read comments and make YouTube shorts, which I'm gonna try doing another YouTube short again pretty soon. I don't know if I want to do the voodoo one where it's with the phone case where I go like this and then it just drops and goes there, or if I want to do that workout one. Probably end up doing the workout one. It says I'm going soon and I don't have internet in the car. Says I'll ask my dad to turn it on. Appreciate that. I really do. Thank you guys. Says I gotta go, but I'll be in next stream. We'll try if I'm not at school. It says you should try ASMR then. I have thought about ASMR. I might have to. It says have a blessed day. You are too kind. You are an amazing person. Keep living because you're a true inspiration. Really, inspiration human. Of course, I love watching your videos, lives and shorts. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Alexander Blood says, hi, what's up? Sarah Forsukin says, hi, how are we doing, y'all, today? Thank you so much for joining in this stream and making it in as well. Appreciate it if you're new, if you would like the video and drop a subscription down below. It helps out my channel a lot. It helps me to be able to grow and to keep on doing this as well. Because if there's one thing that I want to do is to continue to do these lives, because I'm sure that they help out a whole lot. It says, I'm doing great. How about you? I cannot complain, man. Especially when people like you are in this chat, doing phenomenal, keeping it calm, cool, and collective. I appreciate people like you. Sarah says, I sub. Shout out to Sarah for subscribing. Thank you so much for that subscription. It always means a lot to me. And you like too. Thank you so much for that. It says, still here. Yo, Joan says, what about me? Of course. All of my people that join in the stream that are nice and kind and cool and collective, I enjoy whenever you're in the stream. Because it makes my life easy that I don't have to ban you. I don't have to put you in a timeout. I don't have to do anything like that. It just helps out a lot, y'all. So I appreciate each and every one of you being in on this stream today. Liking, commenting, subscribing, doing everything else like that. It says, do you know me? I probably don't know you if I'm being honest with you. It says, what about me? It says, hello, how are we doing? Let's see here. It says, your shirt is fire, brother. Appreciate that. I actually got this one from Amazon, believe it or not. It says, it seems like your day has been great, huh? It has been. I mean, I'm ready to go back to work. I've been off for 3 days. So, I mean, I'm ready to go back to work. So, yeah. It says, I saw you before in person. In person? Where have you seen me before? And then Sarah says, BRB. Says, can you tell me your story? What you mean my story? Like how I came about, or like what kind of story you wanting to know? What kind of brand is called Impel? It's my last name. It's Brandon Impel. Is what it is. It says, I forgot I had bad memory loss. Oh, okay. It says, hi. It says, you were live streamed yesterday. I was watching it. It was your birthday yesterday. It was. It was. It says, that makes more sense. Yeah. Yep. Let me see. Let me see. It says, it is my birthday now. It is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Because you told me that yesterday. You told me that today was going to be your birthday. So happy birthday to you. It says, I hope you can reach 10 million. That would be so awesome. Guys, I would love to be at 10 million. It says, happy birthday. Yes, yes. It says, Brandon Appel, not to be confused with David Chappelle. Nice. What's your name? My name's Brandon. Yo. Brandon says hi. It says, happy birthday, bro. It says, happy birthday. It says, me. It says, is it okay if I subscribe? Go right ahead. That's what this channel's for. It's for you to drop a subscription. It says, just keep grinding, brother. I appreciate that. It's kind work like that that keep me going in this life. I'm being so for real. See, it says, I'm the 8th. Let's see here. It says, sure, I hope that too, reaching 10 million subs. That would be incredible, y'all. What a dream that would be. What a dream that would be. It says, how was my birthday, Brandon? It wasn't bad. Oh, it really wasn't bad. It just felt like another day, if I'm being honest with you. But it was still a good day, nonetheless. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my food. I enjoyed everything like that. Is this a loop? What do you mean, is this a loop? No, I can promise you, this is live. This is live. There is no loop. There's no nothing. This is all live. Let's see. It says, do I have a bike? Yes, I do actually. I do. I have this kind of bike, if that counts as a bike. But yes, I do have a bike. It says no. It says, one day I'll get a motorcycle. Motorcycles are cool. I'm not gonna lie. It says, if I could ask the oldest person one question, what would you ask? What would you ask? Ask the oldest person one question. I would ask them this. How did you live to be so old? And not meaning that in a mean way at all, but my dream vehicle is a Ford GT40, y'all. I love the Ford GT40s. Those things are incredible. It says, hi, how are you, noob creator? What's up, noob creator? I'm doing good, man. How are you? says, old people. It says, I like the wooden design of your room. Appreciate that. It says, please support. It says, hard drugs, whiskey, and... Nice. 4GT40. It says, my dream is getting a cat. Nice. It says, what are you writing? I'm just cloud coloring. And it says, what are you doing? Just doing this right here on the paper. It says, I'm doing good. Lily says, hello. What's up, guys? Yarda Canoe. Okay. Trying to get this to where it runs all the way out. It says, okay, tomorrow I have an English test. Ooh. I hated English. I never could get to where I liked it. It says, that's really good, Brandon. You have took your time? Yes, yes. This here says, I did not study. Yikes. Helado, you're welcome. Ah, yo hablo español. Okay. How do you clean it? You literally just go, you get some spray it up, and then clean it up that way. Remove. How old am I? Just turned 20 yesterday. It says, I love your art. It looks cool. Appreciate that. Oh, gosh, Xena. Oh, God. Always the one that says, yo, it says, how old are you, Brandon? Like I said, 20. Just turned 20 yesterday. It says, no swearing. Pretty much. It says, okay. It says, yo, it says, I love all the shorts videos you've been posting. I appreciate that, man. 650 push-ups, I'll donate. Bro, I can't do 650 push-ups. You're nuts. How many languages can I speak? 2, but Spanish is not very good. I'm mainly English, and that's about it. In the next 10 years, I'll buy your dream car for you. Really? Bet. Love that. Can I clap? Yeah. Sorry to all my headphone users. Says, yo, what are you doing? Just drawing in the sky with this right here. And it says, I have to go to sleep. That's all right. Go ahead. It says, yes, because I'm too young. Nice. It says, I can speak English, Dutch, Chinese, Spanish, Italian, French. Yeah, you're just a try-hard at this point. Yeah, it says Brandon is 20, single, not gay. He reads every single comment. He's from Texas, United States. Yep. It says, what about Spanish? Mi habla español. But do I comprende español? No. Even though I took a doble de clase en español 2 años de video, mi no habla español. It says, yo, I'm in Miami right now. Love the fact that you're in Miami, man. Hope you enjoy the Sunshine State. It says, I'll try to remember. All right, bet. Let's see here. It says, how much is your car, bro? 500,000. Starting out, 500,000. I like to smoke in the bathroom. What the heck? Okay. It says, oh, Firo is the difference from the back. Okay. It says, I'm from Mexico. Your pronunciation is a little off. I figured it was. But you got to understand that my class was from Florida over here in Texas. So, not over in Texas, but over in Florida is where my classes were. So, you got to give it a little bit of hope. It says, yo, are you gay? No, I'm not. It says, I made it to the floor 197. It says, do I like it? I don't know what I'm liking. This is Dutch. Nice. Hi from Blackburn in the UK. Love that. It says 500K USD. Yep. I'd rather buy you a BMW M4. Is that okay? Yeah, bro. Go right ahead. Sure. I'll even give you my P.O. box so that way you can send it to me. Speaking of P.O. boxes, y'all should definitely go ahead and get that fan mail going because I would appreciate that a lot. It says, I want some sugar. I do too. Sugar sounds really good. It says, okay. It says, can you pick me up your... Come up and let's see your car. Right. It says, yes, low. Absolutely. It says, yes. It says, low, high. It says, I'll be back right now. It says, my dream motorcycle is a YZR R1 1000cc. Not bad. How much do I have in my savings? That's kind of personal. But, I mean, if you want to know, because people like to know. It says, bro, can I what? In my savings, let's see here. I just took out $3,000 for Edward Jones. So, before that, I had like $5,000 in there. But that's not the first time I've taken out for Edward Jones. So, currently, right now, though, presently, in my present moment, I have about $2,300 in my savings. Says, oh, my bad then. But yeah, no, I answered your question regardless. I have about $2,300 in my savings. Let's see here. It says, if you had a child, what would you do with it? Take care of it. Take care of it, nurture it, and make sure that it was good before I was good. Yep. 2,300. Yep. Would you rather swim in a pool for 24 hours or live in a boat for a week? Swim in a pool for 24 hours. Do I have a soft bed? Yes, I do. It says, yo, Brandon, it's me. Wood is playing. What's good, my guy? How are we doing? It's been a while since you've been in. Appreciate you joining back in, brother. There we go, there we go. It says, okay, so which would I rather, a bike or a car? I'm definitely going to take a car. So do I play Fortnite? I used to, but not anymore. Do I have an animal? Yes, I have two animals. One's name is Paisley, one's name is Callie. Both really, really good dogs. Really, really good dogs. Love those dogs to death. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal dogs. Here we go. Let me see here. It says, okay. It says, do I play Roblox still? No, I do not. See, do you have, or do I know Michael Jackson, famous singer? Absolutely. Can you show one of them? One of them is already in my life. Don't get me wrong, but I'm already out where I'm at, so I don't really want to get up and go. Oh yeah, it says, it's my favorite signet. Nice. It says, yo, would you rather be in a room with an alligator or a hyena? Alligator. Jasper. What's up with Jasper? Let's see here. It says, would you want to sleep on the dirt or fight a lion? Sleep on dirt. Would I rather be gay or single forever? Single forever. It says, hi. Says, you want to know a trick to be famous? Yeah, what you got? What's the trick to being famous? Says, okay, that's fine. Bro, I just studied the Chinese language, and man, they don't even have any verbs, genders, alphabets, or language. Wow, instead they use characters that resemble images that show meaning. Wow. Even though he keeps on telling you, right? Says, yo, would you rather be in a room with a gay boy or vegan activities? Vegan activities. I'm not even joking. Vegan activities. Says, so the trick is to post funny videos. Pretty much. Says, not bad. Yeah, posting funny videos would probably help if I'm being honest with you. Says, make IRL streams and real live streams. Really? And then play games. What kind of games are we playing at this point, y'all? Do I have a girlfriend? I do not have a girlfriend. Believe it or not, I do not have a girlfriend. Do I ever do skit videos? No. And last is give away money, but that's your decision. Do I have an Xbox? I used to have an Xbox, but not anymore. Would I rather be a snake or a fish? I'm gonna have to go with a fish. Do I have a car? Yes, I do. Good vids, man. Have a good one. And I subscribe. Thank you, Johnny, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Brandon, I have a girlfriend from Germany, but I'm freaking Asia. If I had to be one animal for 24 hours, which one would you be? But there's a catch to all of them. I'm going to be a shark, if I'm being honest with you. Says I'll be back. Oh, wait, I forget. Also, modify your car to get fame. Oh, okay. Modifying a car, eh? That's what gets you fame in 2026, modifying your car? That's crazy. Did not know that. Yeah, subscribing is free. Subscribing is free. It says, oh, I have to go. Bye, dog. Appreciate you joining in and staying in the stream, y'all. It always helps whenever y'all stay in the stream. If you can stay in the stream for any amount of time, it will always help me out. It says, you're a shark, but you don't have teeth. Yikes. Then I'm just a regular fish. At least I get to breathe underwater, though, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I can't lie to you. It says, I'm back. Nice. It says, how much money do I have? I have no idea. If we're being I have no idea. Like, are we talking in my wallet? Are we talking in Edward Jones? Are we talking in the savings account? Are we talking all of those? Because, like, if we're talking all of those, I have no idea. It says, too. It says, Brandon, would you date a girl with blue eyes, pure brown eyes, pure black eyes, green eyes, or brownish hazel? I would do either blue eyes or brownish hazel, if I'm being honest with you. Says, Brandon, someone is asking so inappropriate questions over and over again. What shall I do if they do it again? Ban them. Says, I have one dog, but he's super crazy. Now, if they're talking about for the financial parts, I don't really care. I don't mind sharing that, but that's besides the point. Let's see here. It says, I have one dog, but he's super crazy. It says, my pony is old, and I don't know if you're going to make it through the winter. I'm sorry to hear that. In your wallet, $100. Let's see here. It says, if I have I have $120 in my account, or in my wallet right now. Let's see here. It says, I have blue eyes with green and yellow and a bit of brown. Nice. It says, I'm back. It says, but mostly blue. Hey, I just joined your live. Appreciate you for joining in the live, Madeline. Thank you so much. It says, what kind of car do I have? 2001 Mercedes. A Mercedes-Benz is what I have. I love how we have 13 in this chat right now, y'all. 11 now, but thank you anyways. It says hunchback. Oh, yeah. Mercedes, yep. It says, I have a cat, but he always jumps on my mom's bed and it scares her sometimes, and she wakes up. That does happen sometimes, y'all. That really does happen. Let me see here. Is it a hunchback cart? No, I don't think so. Jenny says, hi. What's up, y'all? It says, what's my favorite food? Anything with cheese in it, whether it be pepperonis, burritos, pepperoni. Pepperoni pizza is what I meant to say. Pizza, burritos, anything like that is really good. It says, how tall are you, bro? 5'9". Yeah, 5'9". Yo, Mia says hi. Rebecca says hi. What's up, y'all? Raina says hello. How are we doing today? Says I'm back. It says I'm on the bus right now while I'm watching your live. Appreciate that. Yo, May says hi. Says how are you today? I'm doing pretty good, y'all. I'm enjoying this chat. I'm enjoying this stream. It's actually going really good. Says how are you, bro? I'm doing really good, y'all. I made it again. Says, bro, you look like you're very bored and tired. Which one? If I'm being honest with you, I'm probably tired. As you can tell, like my eyes, because I'm not used to working overnights because I just got promoted at my job. So it's all messing with me. I used to work nothing but days, but now it's like all nights, so it's messing with me. So I'm extremely tired, my guy. It says, hi, Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Let's see. It says, what are we talking about? Whatever the chat pulls up in the stream, y'all. Whatever chat pulls up in the stream. It says, what time is it for you? It's 1:41 currently. 1:41 p.m. So it's a 2000 Mercedes. No, it's a 2001 Mercedes ML320. Let me see here. It says, wow, you live earlier than usual? Yeah. Today I did anyways. USA. It says, where do I work? I work at Walmart. I'm an overnight stocking team lead. It says, I'm owed 230. Nice. It says, you look good. I appreciate that. Yeah, especially if that's going for me. Tamara does the whatever that little look thing is. Appreciate that. I always enjoy the comments that y'all bring. It's a blast. It says, can you cheer me up? I'm really sad. What are you sad about is the question. I can try and cheer people up, y'all. I can give them like deals, but like if they don't take it into consideration, then there's nothing I can really do about it. I don't know how I can cheer up somebody, especially if I don't know what they're going through. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's one of those things. Like, I could try, but it doesn't necessarily help. It says, hello, I'm Samuel. Nice to meet you. Hi, my name is Brandon. Nice to meet you too, Samuel. It says, I'm sorry, I'm owed 230. Okay. It says, my friend is leaving school. Yo, when your friend's leaving school, bro, look, you can always get some more friends. Keep in contact with them if you can. At least you know that you'll always be able to keep in contact with them. Whether it be for whatever the case may be, just going like that, and that's that. You know, because everybody has a phone nowadays. So you'll keep in contact with them, bro. Says, I went to Walmart yesterday to get my sick great-grandma food. Nice. It says, bro, also, Brandon, congrats, bro, on 78K on a video, man. It says, can I ask, how did your family react? My mom was like, that's insane. My dad, he didn't really care too much. My sister was like, that's crazy. But that's how they reacted. It says, I'm going to go now, bud. Thanks for the great streams. Keep up the good work and the lives and the swords. Appreciate that. It says, look behind you. It says, and before yesterday, I went walking in the Dollar Tree. It says, 2001 ML. Oh, you mean 2001 Mercedes IMO 230? No. ML 320. ML 320. I hear something at the door. It says, can I sing a song called Eternity? I don't even know what that is. Oh. Yeah, ML 320, y'all. ML 320. Love whenever we have our mom sitting outside of the door because I heard her. Says, what's going on? My mom's sitting outside of the door for once, and I'm not used to her sitting outside of the door because I heard her for once. So, yeah, there was that going on for us, so we had that going. Says, I can't make new friends. I've been at the school for 8 years. Yeah, you can make new friends. Everybody makes new friends, man. Even I made new friends whenever I had to move schools. He says, yeah, bro, I told you in your early days at some point you would go viral. That's how YouTube algorithm works. That's true. Annie says, hi, what's up, Annie? How are we doing? Thank you so much for joining in this stream today. I just need to see what my mom's doing, like, for real. Because she's not in the greatest of moods right now. So, we'll see what happens with that. I am on both accounts. Nice. What did Dad take?
White shirt.
Oh, Lord. Says, are you staying in the wooden cabin? Yeah, I guess you could call it a wooden cabin, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I know there's no sound. I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose. It says I'm back. It says, do I have a PlayStation? No, I do not. It says, bye, I gotta go. It says, there's no sound. Yeah, it says, never mind, it's back. Yeah, like I said, I did that on purpose, y'all. Let's see here. It says, sent 100 pounds. Nice. Nice. Love that. Love that send of the confirmation deals. It's pretty cool. How was my birthday? My birthday wasn't bad, y'all. I actually enjoyed my birthday. I mean, it felt like another day, but it was still good. It was incredible is what it was. It was actually really nice. It really was. Fantastic ordeal. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It says, bro, you being outside in the live is just out of your nature. I know, it's literally because my mom was literally sitting right outside this door, so I had to see what was up because I heard some crinkling because we had some leaves that fell. But yeah, I had to walk outside real quick to see what in the world she was doing sitting there. It says, have I ever gotten a raccoon in a cabin? No, I have not. The closest thing I've gotten is a roach, which is literally sitting like right there. But yeah, that's besides the point. Thoughts on 9/11? It was an inside job and it should have never happened. It says, OMG, I'm shocked. It says, hi, what's up, OMG? How are we doing? But yeah, it says, sorry I couldn't stay in the live yesterday. You're good. It says, if you could give birth, would you? No, I would not. Do I remember? Yes, I do. Of course, you were in a couple of my streams ago. And you were in my 20th birthday. Yeah, you were in my 20th birthday for sure. I remember you, OMG. I'm shocked. It says, thoughts on the Cuban Missile Crisis? That one's quiet. I ain't gonna say nothing on that one. It says, if you could give birth, would you? No, I would not. I really would not. My tank says hello. What's up, y'all? How are we doing today? Says you look like Banchan from Stray Kids. Everybody says that. They say Banchan or Felix. Felix from Stray Kids. I'm telling you, everybody says that. I don't see where I show any resemblance to him, but okay. Well, I feel like you're more of a nature guy than a city guy. You would be correct. Most of the time I'm inside, or not inside, most of the time I'm outside playing around or doing whatever. Do I have a vocal? Do y'all like Vocaloid? I don't even know what Vocaloid is. It says, do you take it as a compliment? What is a compliment? It says, yeah, it says, you don't look like them. I know, that's what I'm saying, y'all. But do I take what as a compliment, though? Are you a city boy or a country boy? I live in the city, but I'm also in the country too. So I mean, I could have the best of both worlds if I'm being honest with you. I could definitely have the best of both worlds. If I'm being honest with you. But most of the time they like to call me a city boy. It says, do I like cats? No, I do not. Can't stand cats. Jaquan, oh gosh. I don't want him around all the time. This is my greatest troll. I still keep this troll in my lives because she doesn't do anything bad and she abides by the rules, y'all. So guess what? We keep the trolls. We keep the trolls in the lives. So there you go. It says I gotta go. It says aw. But yeah, this is my favorite troll because she always calls me Jaquan. Always calls me Jaquan. Nobody's forcing you to do this live. Man, you've been working alone, both on lives, and work, just go relax, man. Bro, I'm telling you, no, I enjoy doing these lives, though. That's what I'm saying. I enjoy doing these lives. They're a lot of fun. And they fit within my time schedule, too. So, I mean, dude, you got to grind sometimes, man. Sometimes you got to learn when to grind. And this is one of those times you just got to grind. It says, I give you bread. Ha, nice. This is, are you that tall or are you standing on something? No, I was just standing on something with that right there. And it says, thoughts on ice. What kind of ice? Are we talking about the ice cubes or are we talking about ice like deportation ice? Because I need context. Oh, like the political, they're much needed. I think Ice the Police says Godspeed. Says I love the ice from Sonic. Yes, yes, I do too. Yes, ice is good. I agreed. Agreed. It says you should try making the hair a bit longer than style them. Yeah, for real though. No joke. It says you would look fire. Oh, I appreciate that. I see what you're saying. You like Trump? I voted for him. And there's people on this stream that quite literally have not voted for him or would not vote for him, but I voted for him. So I should tell you everything you need to know. And for that, you should give me a like and a subscription. I'm just saying. You should give me a like and a subscription. Just because of that. Let me see here. It says, have I ever wanted to eat the Krabby Patty? Yes, I have. Actually, yes, I have. I really have. Love the Krabby Patty secret formula. It says, I'm neutral about the political ice. It says, they do have a job to do, and they're doing it exactly. My uncle is the mayor of a major town in my country. Really? That's what's up. But yes, y'all. With that being said, I'm going to cut this live a little bit short because I want to see what's going on with my mom. But yeah, other than that, I know it's massive. I can make it even more massive. But other than that, I will be sure to keep in contact with y'all. I'll definitely do another live tomorrow sometime. So with that being said, I hope y'all take care. I hope y'all have a good one. And I will see y'all tomorrow.